Thank you so much for checking out this video. If this is your first time here, I would ask you once this video is over, please consider subscribing. Also like, comment, and share the video. I would greatly appreciate it. This is a collaboration video with myself and Mr. Cheap Sense. Big hats off to Mr. Cheap Sense for agreeing to do this collaboration. Very excited. We're going over fragrances that we wore during the lockdown or lock-in order in our state. So I hope you guys enjoy this video.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here. Shout out to the Fragrance Fanatic Steve for reaching out to me. He reached out to me about, I want to say, a week or so ago about this collab video, and I actually made the video the same day he reached out, and for some reason it either was the file was too large and I had to shorten it, but whatever the case may be, I was never able to upload it. So I'm remaking it again now. I'm gonna shorten it again because I just did another shorter version, about 10 minutes. The first one was 12 minutes and something. So now I'm gonna try it again and see if I can condense it down one more time. So without further ado, this is a collab video with the Fragrance Fanatic Steve. And this is fragrances I've worn during the stay-at-home advisement, in which I'm working 2 jobs. Both my jobs are essential, so I'm still working. But with that being said, the first one is Mont Blanc Emblem. Very fresh, kind of fruity type fragrance. I like this one a lot. A lot of guys don't really like this one, but I don't have a problem with it. I like sweet fragrances. Performance on this, about 1.5 hours. Projection, about 4.5 to 5 hours of longevity. So next up, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun. This is Pour Homme Eau de Toilette concentration. This one kind of reminds me of Bulgari's Aqua Amara. It has that same similar type vibe to me, but it's a lot better in smell to me, even though I like Aqua Amara. A lot of people don't. This one got me about 1.5 hours projection, about 4.5 to 5 hours of longevity. Not a bad fragrance, especially in the heat. Prada Luna Rosa is the next one. This one, very good, fresh smelling fragrance. I got about 2 hours of projection out of this, so about 5.5 hours of longevity. That's just off of my skin. I can't speak for anybody else. And another one I've been wearing that particular week that I was asked to do this video. These are the fragrances I wore that week. Calvin Klein's Eternity Now is one that is a little bit too sweet for the heat. It's a little bit cloying, but that particular day I wore this one. It was cool outside. We had a little bit of a rain spell, so it made it cool. But this performed pretty decent in the cooler weather. About maybe 1 hour projection. I got about 4, maybe 4.5 hours of longevity out of this, and that was it. Tommy Bahama Maritime is another one I wore. Very nice aquatic type scent. Smells great to me. Performance not the best, but I got about 1 hour, 1.5 hours projection, about 4.5 to 5 hours of longevity, and that was about it. And last but not least, one that kind of surprised me in performance is from the house of Banana Republic. It is number 78 Vintage Green. And don't buy this from the Banana Republic website. You can find these at Ross, TJ Maxx, or whatever whenever they open back up. More so Ross than anywhere else for like $19.99. On Banana Republic's website, you're gonna find these probably like $50, $55, and that's not worth it to me. But this particular fragrance is very green. It's very almost citrusy like. Smells great. In the air, this is amazing. The day I wore this, it was blowing around in the breeze and it smelled so great. I got like 2 to 2.5 hours of projection out of this, seriously, and like 6 hours of longevity, if not a little longer, on my shirt. But I don't like spraying my shirt. So those are the fragrance I wore that particular week that Fragrance Fanatic asked me to do this video. Hey Steve, if any time you want me to do another collab video with you, feel free to ask. Hopefully next time it won't take so long to get the footage. All right, y'all, here is to smelling great. Peace.
Getting straight into my list, the first fragrance that I've been wearing the mess out of, and it's one I recently got, it's Argosporum. Very fresh, clean, citrus, florals. It's got some gin in it. It is a niche fragrance. The company is based out of Dallas, Texas. Absolutely love this one. It's very unique. It's very sophisticated. And I have been wearing it a little bit, but I don't want to necessarily wear it a lot because it's a bit pricey on the higher end. I think it's $175 to closer to maybe even to $200 now. But exceptional, last all day, 12 plus hours on my skin, which is why I love it. I love the performance projection of it, easily getting like 2 to 3 hours of projection and well over an arm's length of sillage. I mean, if you wear this and walk down an aisle at Walmart or Kroger, everyone, I guarantee you, in that immediate area is gonna smell that fragrance. But it's very exceptional, very sophisticated, and that's why I've been loving this so much. The next one is Jefe by Guy Fawkes. This is one of my secret weapons. It's one I don't always tell people around me about. I do share it with you guys on the channel, but this is my citrus aquatic banger right here. I love it because it's been pretty warm these last few weeks, so I wanted something that was gonna side very well for the environment, and this one does exceptional. Definitely also if you live in a coastal town, this one operates exceptionally. Absolutely love it. You get this beautiful citrus, you get aquatic notes in it. I believe there's jasmine, so you get some florals like in the mids. It's just so well done. You get like this musk, like mature feel towards the base of it, which I think adds a very beautiful touch. Easily getting 6+ hours longevity, 1 to 2 on the projection. Can't go wrong. Very exceptional fragrance. I love wearing this in the summertime, obviously since it's warm. That's why I've been wearing the mess out of this one. The next one on my list, number 3, is one that actually made my list of cheap fragrance alternatives. I'll link it up here. But it is a fragrance that smells very close to Creed's original Santal. That's Mont Blanc Individual. Now, even though this one came out before Creed's, I love this. $24 of sexy, just masculine, fresh goodness. I've worn this consistently, I think three, almost maybe 4 days in a row since I got my new bottle in. Just so lovely. If you go out anywhere wearing your mask, make sure to put some of this on if you have a bottle. And if you are one that is into compliment fragrances, you know, fragrances that will garnish you some compliments, that will turn some heads, that get some ladies to smell you and probably find you attractive, this is one of those. I've been wearing it. It's such an amazing fragrance. 6+ hours longevity, 2 to 3 on the projection. Very beautiful sillage, very beautiful fragrance, very beautiful price. That is why I've been wearing this so much. My number 4, I finally got a new bottle of it. That is Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. If you're a fan of Sauvage, and you want a fragrance that's very close to it or pretty close to it, that kind of maintains that similar DNA, but it doesn't cost Sauvage price, because I think this one runs like $45 for a full bottle. Check this one out. You're still getting that masculine appeal that you expect. You get that fresh cleanness that you want, you know, fresh out the shower. It's a mass appealing fragrance. It's one that lasts on my skin almost completely all day, so longevity's there. The projection is pretty good. I'm getting easily 1 to 2. Most of the time closer to 2 on my skin. I have dry skin, as you guys know. So if you're getting 2 hours of projection with this one, with a designer, I think that's awesome in my book. The price is great. I've been making so many memories with this one. I absolutely love it. Sometimes I love it more than Sauvage. And I don't know if it's because of the price or if I just love it. I don't know. It's a really exceptional fragrance. Very fresh, clean, complimenting, getting, fill in the blank. It's gonna turn some heads. It's gonna get some ladies to say you smell sexy. It's a good fragrance all around. So that is why I got it. Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. The last one is one that also made my cheap fragrance alternatives list. And it's one that doesn't really get a lot of talk. A lot of people sleep on this brand. I mean, it kind of dumbfounded on why. I guess maybe because the stigma behind it, but that's, yeah, Cuba Gold. I've talked about it before. I will talk about it some more if you keep following this channel. Smooth, creamy. It's giving you that vibe of Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Mans. It's creamy, it's smooth, it's fresh. You get bits of spiciness in it. A bit of a masculine appeal with it. It just comes like right in the background and kind of slaps you in the face. Pretty decent longevity projection with this one. You get about 5 hours of longevity. Usually one, sometimes closer to 2 on the projection. But overall, an exceptional fragrance. And for the price, I think these run for $8. You can't beat it. I wear this around the house because it's exceptional and it just gives me like this luxurious vibe and this fresh, just clean, masculine appeal. I smell very manly wearing this. When I go anywhere, I know I'm confident when I put this on because I smell confident, I look confident. This one definitely helps me with that, helps me keep that confidence level up. If you don't want to spend the full price tag, if you just want some cheapies in your collection or you're starting your collection, I would encourage you to get your hands on this one. Try it out for yourself. Let me know in the comments what you think about it because I would love to know. But that is why Cuba Gold is on this list. That's the list. I hope you found this video entertaining, engaging, educational, if it may be. I thank you so much for checking the video out though. As always have new videos coming out, always have new fragrances coming in. Y'all stay safe, be blessed, and please, always keep it locked. Peace.